Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting of the Court Town Council to order. First order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. First order of business is approving the minutes from the previous meetings. Have a chance to review those. Any questions, concerns? Thank you, Les. Second, Heather. Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Approving the claims and signing the bills. Any concerns there?
I didn't see anything about
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Harlan. Is there a second?
second.
Heather, thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Planning and zoning managers.
Not in attendance
Okay. But so you're next. Okay. Sheree Evans, our new town manager.
today. Sure, get that one. This one? Yes, ma'am.
Well lived in their people.
Did you push the button? Yeah.
Well, one of the others off beside you.
Here you go.
See where it is.
There you go. All right, firstly, there is a note I have received. It's not on the county manager's report though. Talked last year about Trinity Assembly of God grading the parking lot. If I could have some more information on that, just get up to speed on that.
That's the one just over.
By the flag.
Yeah.
By the Oasis. Oasis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Is there
Has
any?
it changed names or? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, they had come to us to ask, is the flag lot's ours, and they use that for parking, and then it kind of connects, and it's.
We got quotes last year.
Close on this repave or?
Yes, and I think it was, we had decided that we would try to work in budget wise in the next year or two, because it was not cheap, because they're going to take a lot of material out, if memory serves. It's been a while. I want to say this was last spring. So we're trying to get new quotes and get an idea of what that's gonna be again, because it has been probably a couple of years since the last time we visited that.
All right, I will work on that. Okay, next for administrative updates. So I am currently in the process of creating the standard operating procedures for all employees in their departments. And then I'm working on their job descriptions in conjunction with Savannah and HR. So we're working together on this project. Job descriptions will be first, and then the standard operating procedures will follow that. We'll follow the job description in them. And then we're also working on creating like a template for employee assessments. That way they're all the same and standardized. So we're working on that. As far as the electricity here in the town hall, the electrical board and the emergency stop switch are needed to bring the town hall to compliance. We went ahead and got a quote on that, and that's attached. It should be the first page there, so you can see it.
This is one from Kendra Electric.
Yes.
Yes. Make a motion to approve that. That was one of the issues on the elevator. We have a fuse box up there now, screw-in fuse. That was back in my time. That's been over a long time.
It's
The light stays on constantly.
Right, this
so
is just
we-
modernizing that.
Yes, yeah, bring it up to code.
All in favor? Aye.
And then moving on, maintenance is needing another magnetic locator, so a metal detector. We currently have one in the town, but everyone in the departments are kind of sharing. So right now, another one in maintenance will rectify the need for the scheduled sharing and delayed work and improves efficiency and time. There is a little bit of trouble I'm having with getting quotes, so there's two attached. There's one on the first page along with a picture of what we're needing to get. The third page is the second quote, but that is without a hard case.
Can we stand that, Madam President?
So looking to go through utility supply.
So we're good. Okay.
I think so.
All in favor, you through all of these, so I'll entertain a motion to move forward on the utility supply quote there.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Third one, maintenance building. So as you can see in the maintenance building, the gutters are needing to be repaired. We went ahead and got a quote and estimate. They need to be removed, actually replaced with 6-inch gutters, and then to prevent the further damage in the future, installing the ice shields as well. And the quote is with Allen's Construction.
So before we move on this, isn't this part of the hail damage claim that we have?
Well, see, I
that we
don't-
don't do anything with?
I don't know if this is gonna be part of the hail damage. I'd have to pull it and see, really read it and to scrutinize it, but I would think it would have been some of it because of the gutters.
Yeah.
I just know that the gutters are
Yeah, they're
dipping.
way
as the ice-
down, but it could have been either way.
Right, but I mean, I think this is.
I think it should be, yeah,
probably in there
maybe.
already.
Included.
It
I
was?
think so. I think it is in there.
Which we still are waiting to get that, get people to take us.
I wonder, I'd ask you too, what kind of leaf guard they're putting on.
Okay. I'll look into that
Some of
one.
the stuff you just roll out and don't work very good.
Put the ice break on it. That's
Yeah, the shield to prevent the ice from falling down. It has little
Yeah, but it
grooves.
said gutter, or said.
It says leaf guard.
Is that a separate thing or
Yeah, leaf guard
Leaf
is like what
guard.
you see on TV, those,
screens or?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're very expensive.
And then also they're installing the snow on the ice wall.
So we need to see that if this is already in the claim.
Yes,
Because that's
let's,
something that will be done anyhow.
right, let's look at
And then
that.
we'll be about priority to let those bids out again to try to see if we can get back, take them this spring. I think that was our plan, was to get through winter and see if we can get.
Aren't you all gonna get it as one big job though, to get the
Yes.
bigger contractors, not divide it? Okay.
So I'll make a motion to table that until we determine if that's in.
I'll second that.
All in favor of tabling? Aye. Opposed?
Next is the CCMG project ongoing. There was a bid opened on January 14th. 3 bids were received. That's the tabulation. This one here. So you have the 3 bids on there. As far as that one goes, the recommended lowest responsible bidder would be CNR Construction with a bid of $268,262.62. I'm asking for approval for a motion to execute a notice of award to CNR Construction and that same amount. And then I would also like authorization to the town council president to execute the agreement outside of the meeting upon receipt of all bonds and insurance and approval by the town attorney. If that's received.
How much what's the match this year, this time around? Is it where we're approved for 81 again?
I believe it's 80.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
yes,
is the
80.
last round, okay.
Yes.
And then I also need authorization for the Wheaton Group to contact CNR and finalize the agreement.
Oh, yeah, for Jill, she'll be the one to call her. That one.
Questions, concerns from anyone? No, entertain a motion to move forward there.
Want to do the paving first
But,
or it's already done?
without that, I'm saying this whole proposal, we would CNR. As a low bidder.
Yes,
Yeah, you need a motion to accept the low bid and then a motion to have Paul be able to sign once he gets all the bond and
yeah,
insurance.
on insurance forms.
Like that same,
It would be two different motions.
I'll make the motion to approve the contract with CNR.
Second on the motion.
All right, thank you. All in favor? Aye.
If I can get your signature, I need 2 copies.
And then the approval after the meeting. So that he can sign it later.
So then we'll make a motion for Paul to have the ability to sign the documentation outside of the meeting to execute this.
I'll
Yes.
second.
I will
Okay,
share.
so that's-
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye. Opposed?
Sorry.
Here.
Yeah.
We also have Whitney's contract.
Just Paul.
Yeah, it's just so giving approval for Jill Sagas to call Wheatley
Oh.
to give them the bid information, yes.
We've already approved her.
Yes.
Very good.
Moving on. Okay, so, as far as departmental activities, I am, rescheduled a meet and greet in Savannah with HR for next Thursday. We're meeting with all the departments. HR will introduce herself, I will introduce myself further, and then, I will go through the expectations of these departments and explain that in the meeting with them as well. As far as maintenance, we have the right-of-way permanent ordinance that is being updated. The things changing would be staying 2 feet from the existing lines. Let's see here, we've got working hours to be changing. There is pre-marking that they would need to do, and then as well as resident notices. And then I have that paperwork here, Sheree. Yeah. The long one. Oh, you have that? The long one, yeah.
Chris, that's.
Oh, you want? You've got a couple copies.
So
And this is what I emailed.
Right, right.
Saturday,
Yeah.
was the final version.
Yep.
Thank everybody who did it.
Yeah.
You have what he has.
Yeah, I don't have any revisions either from water.
So motion to approve. So as presented.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
All right, next. And still under maintenance. So after observing and then seeing the progress of maintenance department, I would like to place Donald Conrad in the maintenance superintendent position. I'd like to go ahead and move forward with that.
Make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Just an update, but we're working on updating the potable water station. Currently, we're trying to find a supplier and installer to handle this. I think it was previously brought up, but I am actively working on that. If I cannot find someone that we can buy from and install it, I'll likely need to get, quotes and everything for the electrician to do the work. But we would likely have to install that. As far as water, working on starting the process to obtain an additional vehicle for the water department. I'll be going to get quotes here soon, and I will bring those up. As far as wastewater, so there was a one-off trial last year of diverting the number 2 satellite plant to the downtown treatment facility. Working to mothball the number 2 plant with approval from IDEM after a 6-month trial, which I'm seeking approval for. And it has the estimated cost savings of about $288,000 a month based on labor, chemicals, electricity, lab supplies, and everything else. There should be no daily increase in the cost to combine the downtown and the number 2 satellite plant. But we need another 6-month trial so that way we can confirm the downtown can handle the intake for item approval further down the line. And then we'll also get, set in stone cost savings with that 6 months trial. So I'm seeking approval for that, and that's that packet. It's a big one. And it has, the numbers on there too that I have put together for you, showing the savings. And then on there, it says for 288,000, that's likely over 300,000 with each of these using home land fees. And that's monthly.
It's monthly or annual?
That's annual. Yeah.
This is per year on there, so.
Typically, we use some, or is it going to be completely? Well, the assumption is we actually completely shut it down. And that's where you're going to obtain your best savings.
It would still be maintained monthly though.
Right.
That's an idea.
Kept up just in case.
Yeah. That's a very good idea. Like we had this valve for them on the hill rate converter.
Right.
That was done 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Right there in Leo's parking lot. That's worked out.
I'd like to make a motion to continue with the 6 month trial and see how this goes.
Now, be advised that the 6 month trial is only pertinent if IDEM allows us to do that. So we have to get their authorization.
Which is that-
Authorization.
Yeah, that packet behind the
That's how I believe.
estimate is what we'll be getting that.
So it's effectively there now, and this is just more of an approval to continue that, right?
Approval to go ahead and apply for the 6 months.
But that to keep doing what we're doing, right? Right.
No, after the 30-day trial, we had to switch back.
Oh,
Only
okay.
allowed to go 30 days,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we had to switch back.
Because this is what you go back to that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll amend my motion to make the motion to file the appropriate documentation with IDEM to receive approval for the 6 month trial.
Yes.
Is that a second? All in favor? Aye.
Okay. Moving on, I would like some more information on this, please, if you have any. 309 Beach Street, currently they're without water due to loss. They're looking to dig up, the ground on the 13th, and then they're putting in lines on the 16th to hook up to a meter that we will be installing. But I am unsure of if this is an alley or if this is a private driveway. Any information on that?
I know a little bit about it. If it's that alley, there was different people owned part of it. I guess they have to have the right of ways from each. I think that's up.
Is this the one that had 1 meter for 2 houses and now
Yeah.
sold separately?
They got kind of building, so he's been without
If he's
it.
going down that alley.
Yes.
We said, you look, as long as, since we didn't goof it up, it was as long as you pay for the
Yes.
new
it's kind of
connection,
a line.
then we were fine with it, but we just kind of been waiting for him to
Okay.
get ready to do that, so it sounds like he is.
Initially, putting the lines in through Lemon Street by the apartments.
Mhm.
So looking to move it towards the alley where there's more.
And that might be where the easement issue, I think, comes in as
There
well.
was
Yes.
a couple, 3 different owners. Just keep that in mind.
Are you making right of way permitting or whatnot? I'm not sure.
The emails Mark had sent on this, I think the issue is, one of the issues is it was approved back then to not charge a new hookup fee, because that had been paid, there's deposits not been on file for, it's been without coverage, without the service, but he has a
Yeah.
deposit had been paid years ago whenever it was initially hooked up, so those typical fees we do for a new hookup are not probably, I've already been taken care of, right?
They've
Basically being waived because
They're
they're already paid, but.
Party that owned that used to be a rental house.
Yeah.
The other one, and that's one that he just hooked on the other one.
Just split. Okay. All right. And then lastly, but not least, some initiatives that I have coming up, or I would like to start, is annual performance reviews for the departments as well as the employees in them. I will be looking to start a monthly superintendent meeting as well to maintain the operations effectively and efficiently. That way I can stay on the know. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Great job for your first week. Day.
Very impressed. Thank you. Thank you.
That's on the way.
I tried.
Since she done such a fine job, I'm going to motion to have the new town manager, Teresa, put onto the regional sewer district for Harrison County. Function.
Sounds great. Entertain
That's a
us.
motion?
Yes.
That's
yeah,
a
I'll take
motion.
motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
And they signed that new contract.
And that's what we need to get to. But there,
Oh, it's gonna take care of that.
yeah, there's a, I guess there's a, I had, have you talked to her? There's a meeting Friday, I guess they're doing a kind of reorganizing.
This Friday,
board this
right?
Friday, and then the regular meetings the week after that.
So then you go over this Friday to.
I'm going to the next, well, this one's just a reorganization, I'm going on the 20th to get that set up there. Next up, Main Street. Come on down.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? Great. Alright. So, starting off with not a small update. Since we were unable to meet last week, I did send you guys an email, but I know there was a little bit of a hiccup maybe in some of you getting that. So in case you did not see the email, the first announcement that I have for you guys is that we have hired a new executive director. Actually, we've hired two new executive directors. One being myself. I will be the director of marketing and events, and the other is Erin Day, who will be the executive director. So she will handle the administrative side of things, and I will handle the events and marketing side of things. So, thanks.
Thanks, I think.
Yeah, I just came from another meeting, and they were like, we congratulate you. Send our congratulations. They were like, I don't know. So part of what we just received are our business cards. If you guys need anything, please feel free to contact us at any time. With that, you,
I'm sorry. I
yeah,
didn't know that.
no, you're fine.
The new board president is.
Oh, yes, thank you.
She's also here.
Yes, she is also here, and that is Karen York. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, dear.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't. mean to.
No, I'm glad that you did, because I meant to say that. Also, in the information that we just gave you is the list of events for this year. You guys get a special limited edition that has a small typo on it. So if you look at Light Up, contrary to what it feels like, by the time we get to that, it is not on the 298th day of November. So there will be new versions of that coming out. We have our first official event of 2026 this weekend. It is the Cupid Shuffle. That is a merchant event. It is a ticketed event. We have between tickets sold and it just left me. Marketing promotional tickets, roughly about 100, but we're still selling through the day of the event. So that is the first thing that we have coming up. If any of you are out and about, we'd love to have you join us. Aside from that, we have a couple of questions for you guys. So the papers that you received are about a sunshade that we would like to apply for some grant funding to be able to install over at the farmer's market. But because you guys own the farmer's market, we would, before we go through the process of applying for the grant, we would like to know if that is something that you would give your blessing to, if we were able to secure funding.
I assume this is for the midsection between the two.
Yes, it is. Yes. So the main thing is we would have to cut a small hole, a couple small holes in the existing concrete for the posts that would help support that.
So does it cover, the idea is to cover most of that open air?
No,
Yeah, so we would love to do that. This would cover about half of
no, it wouldn't even, not even that. It would be,
Oh, okay.
it's, 24 by 14.
Okay.
So it leaves about 6 feet. We would have it where the pavilions go this way. It would make a square. It would make a square of the thing. And then there's what we said, 6 feet between the end of the shade and the pavilion on each side.
So it's just a big jump to get cover if it's raining.
Right. And we're more worried about the sun because the sun is brutal during the summer and we would like to have people be able to stay longer socialize, be part of the community there.
Well, 24, excuse me, again.
You're fine, we'll get there.
24-foot in width, that'll be attached, I'm assuming, to the insides of the square.
No, if you look at that picture there, it's a dual post system. It's like an umbrella, actually. It's a huge umbrella. And it's a dual post, but it would be a permanent structure.
They've got something like this up at CES, right?
Oh, I don't know the
At
answer
the
to
elementary
that,
school, the
Mr.
playground
Hammond. I don't
area.
know. I haven't looked. Yeah.
It's got there since after my kids had left, but I think.
No, I think that's a permanent structure. I don't think that's a sun. Yeah, that's a more of a.
Oh, wait, is
pavilion, I
this,
think.
is this a take up down in the wintertime or?
No, it would be, the thing that I think you're talking about is a wooden structure,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, this what you're proposing, it is.
It's permanent, yes, it would stay up.
I don't disagree with you, I'll tell you, the winter months, just like the snow we just had, that gets in the fire within that, and it freezes it, and it becomes 50 times the weight it is.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's a take down.
Right in the winter months, just to protect her.
Right, it would be permanent for the season for sure.
Yes.
And we would like for the opportunity for others to use that space more than what it is currently used. But a lot of times it's just too dang hot.
Do we have a company lined up to?
No,
We're not that far yet.
we didn't want to invest the time and effort to figure all of that out until we knew this was even something that you guys were okay with us pursuing.
I just want to whip a little bit on you. Our posts are set 10 feet in the ground. They are 6 inches. Our drapes are probably half again the size of what you're talking about putting up there. So it's the wind effect that gets that and causes that structure to be that thick, which is extremely expensive to set that. So just so you know.
I would make the motion to approve pursuing this venture. I don't see any reason why we can't.
I think it'd be great.
I would second that even though I have a lot of questions.
Well, that's all right.
Questions is not a bad
All
thing.
right. All in favor of that?
Aye.
Opposed?
And then we also had, I don't know, Sandra, should we ask?
About the email that I got from her. Yeah, ask them because I'm not real familiar because Janelle did it, so I didn't ever have anything to do with that.
So jumping back to the facade grant, Aaron and I met with Sandra and then we had a follow-up question, for her. So we did touch base with Janelle to find out a little bit more since we weren't familiar, we weren't involved at that point in time. So I guess in the spring, I guess it was February 2024 is when it was first brought up. And the town had funding left from the previous grant cycle, which was in, I believe, 2020, that was offered as seed money, if you will, that the community foundation then matched. So,
Do you
we don't know.
I don't remember.
I wasn't here in
anything for the facade.
2020.
No, last year. or
Oh,
before.
no.
I don't remember anything of it.
We were able to go back and find reference to it in the minutes. So I don't, not necessarily even expecting an answer at this point, but again, if you guys know anything, or if that is
In terms of community foundation, is there a bucket of this somewhere where the?
So they have the funds to it.
I'd have
So
to look
there's
at the minutes.
$32,000 left from the Stellar grant.
And they were gonna match, so there was a total of 64. So
Exactly. We are almost to there, like we've almost used up their funds. Now it would be time. We have, I think, 4 more awardees that would be due the remainder of that money. And so just trying to figure out how we go about getting that from.
Do we know where the money is, what account it's in, or is that part of the question?
That's part of the question. Yeah.
See, I would have to look because I don't remember anything about the facade with Janelle Amy. I know that Janelle did it, but I don't remember us pulling any money. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
any of
think we
that.
were part of it. I mean,
I didn't think we did any of it.
I think
I asked Gina, she doesn't
all state,
remember it either.
Janelle just kind of coordinated it and had community foundations part of it, but
Yeah, I don't remember us giving any money for that.
I don't think we did
Because she was saying it was like
anything, right?
so many, like, they had so much money and then each merchant was gonna get like, it was either 10,000, 8,000, or whatever they had. I don't remember us giving any money.
I mean, I remember her telling us about it and, you know, the selection committee and all that. I don't, but that money was there before my time on the board.
I know, like, based on the information from the community foundation, they matched, so the money has to.
I wondering if they
somewhere.
raised some money. They didn't raise any. I'm gonna have to dig.
It was a remainder, like I said, from Stellar that was just left over, not utilized. Jill?
She may.
Jill may know that.
Jill was, because she was part of Stellar, I thought, involved in some of the
She might be
Stellar.
worth checking into too.
So,
I'm
it's on her.
I could check with Jill.
Jill and Rachel and see if we can figure out.
Yeah, we
where
need to figure that
to
out.
her into.
We'll get all these questions that were before all of our time.
Yeah.
Eventually, guys.
Yeah.
And then I do have one more funding question, just because of the way that things work between agencies. We are going to host Bluegrass on the Square this summer, which means that it is on the square and we need to pay the rental fee for that. So that will go to the state. Is that something that you all are able to reimburse for?
Chris, that's a,
You just can't make a donation, but
we can pay the state money.
And even then, yeah,
Right.
we just want to make sure that that is
Reimbursed for
reimbursable. Reimbursement.
So that this is in,
What are they charging nowadays for that?
If we make the payments before July 1st, it will be $400. Even if the event falls after July 1st. After July 1st, the rate will go up to $600 or,
for each one.
yes, and that includes the community rate.
And that's the staple that we have no other Gary Byrne or anybody else will get talked to. Not throwing any names or anything. I think we need to vote for it first.
That was a great.
But,
but it sounds like functionally we can pay, we can do that, but
so let me ask you this question.
Each,
each,
Yes, sir.
yeah, each of the concerts, so.
So is part of the question, is this above and beyond the money that's allotted to the group?
No.
Or a part of it?
We, just because of the involvement with the state, we wanted to make sure that
I'm
that,
just wondering
That
if
doesn't
we need to also
Yeah.
look at something else. Yeah. I could see, I mean, you would draw it just like you would draw any other event,
I
where
was gonna say, did
it's
you get
going
an
to.
invoice or?
Technically,
yes, there's a whole contract and invoice and receipt process, yes.
So this is in place of the Friday night concert series that we did the last couple of years.
And it's based on a lot of community feedback. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
has the football agreed to sanction that?
I mean, we haven't officially asked for that, but
You just figured that.
You know someone.
I don't see a problem with that.
No, as long as you just submit like whatever
I
it
do
is.
think we should honor a friend before you sign the paper.
I don't have any of those friends, so.
Yes, you
So those are all the major things. I did forget, I, got with Kenny today, and he has the new makers, so those should go up soon. So be on the lookout.
So is that like the flags that's going around? Did you all put those flags up that goes around town? Like the Christmas
ones.
flags? that's
Oh,
up there?
yes, so the Christmas ones will come down, and the new Portland
Okay,
ones will go up.
good.
So we missed our window of like 2 nice days in there between Christmas and now. So that's why, we had to wait for the snow to melt. Yeah, like so many projects and things. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns, jokes?
I will try to get,
do. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will try to get you the information by Friday.
Okay.
Well, I did have one other question. Did we change the meeting spot for our meetings? No. We're still gonna be it.
No, not at the Y,
No,
lifelong
lifelong
learning,
learning.
lifelong learning by the post office.
Sandra, you had a few things for us.
Yes, okay, in front of you, you should see, the Centos quote. Or the computer quotes, the copier quotes. Let's see here, let me get my Centos out. The Centos is in 3 different parts. The first one, the first 2 pages is the medicine, the OSHA regulated first aid boxes and being filled up. So to get it going, to get the kits on the wall, to get, and there's 10 of those, to get 6 AEDs, and to get 4 eye wash stations. It's to get everything started, it's $5,217.60. They will come once a month. They scan it, all these codes for the UPC codes for all the ingredients that's in there, stuff. To do this for every station, for every month is $1,227.60 for the first aid, the eye wash and the AEDs a month. That's that one.
So just for clarification, the AEDs, are we required to have a certain number of them or have them? Are we required to have them? That's basically my real question.
I can look into that.
I do not know that, but the AEDs that we would be getting, I believe they can also be used on a child. There's a button.
Yeah.
So,
We use Centos at work. It's right outside my office,
Good.
literally. So, I mean, I'm very familiar with this and their service. I mean, they're very good about keeping
Right.
everything up. And
so, but I am not,
space and such.
I'm not sure about the AEDs though.
I have to ask a question.
Yes.
Is there gonna be any training associated with them? Who's gonna train the personnel how to actually operate?
Honestly,
They
if it's,
have
if
instructions.
it's like what we have at work, so there's one literally right outside my office. Anybody can run them. I mean, it's like,
It was.
It
Right.
tells you instructions.
it talks to you and everything else, and it has a cabinet that it comes with that is alarmed, so as soon as that is open, it starts setting off an auto alarm to let everybody else know that somebody is trying to get it, or use it or whatnot. It's pretty self-explanatory as far as I.
Yeah, and I have this if you want to look at it, but yeah, there's,
We have 60 of those.
So it's nothing that you have to report to OSHA that you have all the personnel trained. That you don't need to have OSHA training.
Yeah,
That's
not,
part of your safety inspection.
not anymore. Now that they've made them so simple.
And then with the safety involved, I would make a motion. That's for
So the restocking fee, that is just an estimate, that's not, every month it's gonna be $1,200. My understanding, because it's based on usage.
Yeah, the way,
yes,
the way
that's
we're
correct.
using
This
This
is
is
just
just,
an average.
that's their check,
ballpark.
that's their fee to check for things, and then if there's
Yeah.
something needed in addition to that, then you pay for that. If we've used a bunch of gauze or whatever, yeah, that-
and this is all their brands. I told him, we're not using name brand, just their brands. It's just the same as like using the generic Walmart equate or whatever. And I have a full listing of all the stuff that they put in them. It's very extensive.
I know this stuff is not cheap.
No.
You gotta have it, I mean.
yeah, it's a.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to
because
do
it,
it,
yeah,
so
I'd take a motion to approve that.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Heather. Second,
Second.
all in favor? Aye. Opposed?
okay, then I've also got a quote on the vehicle kits that go in every truck. This is, I mean, this was asked for by the maintenance department, because they've got their own little stuff, I think, and to put in their truck to go around, and to get, there's 12 trucks, I estimate, 12, they're $76 a piece, it's $912 a month, or $912 total.
Is that here? We have a copy of it.
I thought I'd give it to you all.
I don't know, yeah. That's through Cintas as well.
Yes, all of these are from Centos.
How much are they a piece?
They are $79 a piece. And it's the metal box, the metal case. Here's this back here.
Is that, so that's, is that one a one-time fee or is that a,
It
plus
kind of looks
service
like it
fee
should
too?
be just a one-time fee, but if
Are
We
they
have to
charging
order
how
the
much a
stuff.
month to service them?
yeah. It's billed at $79 a piece. But then I guess if he didn't really explain it to me.
The
I don't
quote
know.
here just shows the 912 total,
Right.
so 76 cents.
Look on the front of my email on the very first page, should be on there. Is it annually? Or monthly?
That doesn't sound like enough for the cost of it.
It sounds like a lot to me.
It doesn't mention anything about it doesn't say what's, anything about specific.
Yeah, see, he didn't tell me if that was.
Yeah, he does reference, but, monthly.
He just said the kits are $79 a piece and,
If I may, I don't think.
I think we
they
can order the
maintenance
stuff,
each
but-
month, because I needed some vehicles, so unless they're using it.
Yeah, so we would just
I don't
order,
think it has to maintenance.
yeah, I don't think it does either. I think we just order the stuff and then put them in there.
Talk about this one further.
Yes, we can.
The only reason,
It's
if
expensive.
we're just buying first aid kits and putting in the truck, we could buy a first aid kit
At
every
Walmart.
month off of Amazon and swap them out, and it'd
Right.
be 4 to 5 months before we get to $75.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I think we really look at that just a
Yeah.
little bit, especially if it's not a restocking, because you can literally buy a new one every month. That's what-
Yeah,
Right.
there's nothing that fancy here on the list.
Yeah, there's not, it's just generic supplies if you ask me. So the next thing is, and I do not know if this is something that you all would be interested in looking at, but they also do MSDS sheets online. It's in a program. That's what I thought, because
The only
that's,
reason I say that is we're looking at it at work, and
it's
it's
expensive.
beyond costly.
Yes, this one here is, me personally, if somebody's hurt, I wanna look at it on paper and I wanna take the paper with me, I don't wanna be stuck with a computer. This here is a year 1705, a year.
Yeah, that's not the documents, that's just them maintaining the documents. You still have
Yeah,
to-
we have to get them and upload them and do all the work, so, that sounds good to me, I can get rid of that one.
I mean, that's not.
We're gonna do all the work anyway, we're gonna get the sheet, change it.
And the binders and,
We're gonna put it in the binder, copy it, and send it to the town hall,
yes,
install it for the keeper of the MSDS book.
Yep.
We're good.
sounds good to me.
And you know, that's more for people where it changes frequently. Ours will be once, we establish everything and make sure we got it all, then it'll just be an update, not a.
Yep, it sounds good. I do have good news, the Hartford Insurance Company that we have, the rates are gonna stay the same, we're not changing them. So they're the same. So that's the good news. Now, my big one is, my big one is the cloud for the new system. Now, it saves on the server. It saves, 12 to 15,000 on the server, It will, not even be on the server, doesn't take that space. All of our computers almost at capacity for storage. So if we get the cloud, we will not have to buy new computers throughout for a few more. It will make our cybersecurity insurance a little cheaper. And the auditors will be able to view every single thing online. If they want to do it from their living room couch, they can pull it all. So it should make our audits a little cheaper, because those are expensive. And I know it was asked of me where it would be paid for from. It will get divided 3 ways, from general, water, and sewer, because we do the billing for the water and sewer from my office, so they will be helping to pay for this because they benefit from it. So if we get all of the initial, the 75,000 and something, will be 30,000 for the water and sewer and 15 for general, because we do all the work. That would be the initial upload, all of that stuff. Then after that, it goes to the 46,000 and something. It's 18,670 from water and sewer and 9335 from general, because again, we're doing the work. The customers will be able to make their payments online. They can connect to their account. They can see their bill. They can see online when they make the payment, like we do electric or whatever. Instant payment, they'll get confirmation, they get all that stuff. So it's a win-win situation. I have the contract, it's a DocuSign, but I would like to sign the contract closer to June. That way it kind of pushes out when they implement. It might be September, or it might even be the first part of next year. That would be pushing out the money that far before we pay anything. Does that make sense? So we can actually, if I can get go to that program sometime next year, we can put it in the budget for next year. But we have to have it signed before June 1st to not have to pay for the immigration migration for the programs.
So somewhere in the neighborhood of 75,000 is the initial cost to set the system up.
Yes.
Then what was the 46 or something?
The 46,000 is every year
Because
because
the annual fee. to
it's told that it is a massive program. And it's a lot for us to learn, but it cuts down on the steps of the different jobs that we have to do, the processes. It cuts down on the steps, and it's so much faster.
No,
So, I mean, it's eventually, everything is gonna go to the
cloud.
cloud.
It is delays, I mean, I think it's a necessity.
I do too. I mean, we're gonna have to move with the times. So, yeah.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
You can pay them.
Do what?
You can pay your bill over.
You will be able to pay your bill online
That's
once we
what's
get this
Credit
website.
card, or you-
Yes, you will, just like if you go online to pay your electric or your gas bill, or whatever, you'll be able to
Is there
do
a
your water.
charge?
There is a charge, just like Duke Electric, I think they charge $1.50,
All right.
but we don't charge them, it's the credit card company and they do it all. So, yeah,
That's what I
I think so too, they'll be able to see instantaneously, they can see their account and see what all's going on. Instead of them
With
calling.
that free water.
Do what?
So maybe we can do that with that free water.
That's what she's talking about getting, her and Donald, remember Donald talking about getting a credit card?
Yep.
We need it,
Yeah,
we need it bad. Because people are taking that water.
work on that one.
Yep, so, still got some more, I'm so sorry.
So,
you
well,
will
do
need a motion
do we need to vote on that now then?
That's, I would like to, but I don't wanna get it, the contract signed until.
No, no, I understand. We can vote.
Yes, I can get
Just-
this
You
approval.
keep it at the back front, wherever your mind
Oh, they
push it
let
through
me
in
know,
May and, okay.
yeah, they let me know. So, yeah, I would like approval for that.
Any other questions, concerns about that?
I have none, I make a motion to approve.
Thank you.
Second,
Second.
I think all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, now for the bad news.
Okay.
That was a good news.
That's all. Okay, so unfortunately, the Floyd Street, remember the customers that come in about their water being so high, there was no leaks, there was no nothing.
Carl Timbers.
They had 7 customers on Floyd Street, okay? We found out what the problem was. They had a 1-inch meter on their, in their yard, when it should have been a 5/8 meter.
So we put the
Yeah.
wrong size meter in.
So I got that. So we gotta do some type of constellation for them. So then I've got,
So our mistake, we just need to fix it.
yes,
Sounds like.
we'll get it fixed, yeah.
So what's the bottom line on fixing it?
6248.
Motion to fix.
We have some customers that have deceased or in prison, whatever. They will never pay their bill. They will never be able to pay their bill. So under $25, I cannot put it on the trucks. So we need to write off $2,751 because we can't, there's nothing that we can do.
So this is a separate issue from the.
This is a complete separate issue,
Okay.
yes. Completely separate. They're deceased, they're in prison.
Do we need to vote on the Floyd Street, anything for Floyd Street, or you're just?
No, we'll just-
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
So 2,700, some we need to write off.
To write off,
For
yes.
write off for
To get rid of it.
2025.
Yes.
Nothing, you need a motion to. approve.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Can't go after.
Second on that,
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
And that's it.
What about these copies of printers?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
I didn't see you then.
So you should have one that's got for my office, the town manager and human resource. That is, if you look in the yellow, that's $55 per month. That is a lease, a 16-month lease. So it's $165 per month for those three. These will just copy in black and white. They will print, they will scan. No faxing, because if we fax, we can use the big printer out front. So there is a picture of the copier attached on the second page. That is what the copier will look like. This is from Renita Whitus, and she is our salesperson, and she came down and she looked and she said these will integrate, because this is from Duplicator Sales. She knows our system, because that's where the RICOs came from. So that's the one for here. Now the utility clerks, there is a light coming on their computer. Their copier, it's very old. But to do this maintenance fix that it's requesting is $400. So, and it's a very old copier, but to get them one, it's $30.50. It's just black and white, and it's just letter only. It's very simple. It also has a picture of that copier. And then there is a one for the cemetery office. Now that one prints in black and white. It will scan and it will fax, but they do not have a fax line yet. I don't know that they need a fax line, but if they do, we will get a fax line. But this will print letter and legal. They need legal for the deeds.
Yeah.
So, because their printer right now does not do the legal, that is $26.50 per month. The existing printer they have will go to the street department. The street department and the town manager's computer and laptop are being delivered this Friday. So Cherie's gonna go with Ann Allen to the street department to deliver Kenny's laptop to him. So, and they will get the copier from the cemetery office, so. She's gonna be there to calm him down.
He's a support person.
Make a motion to approve those leases on those three departments and transfer of the equipment internally to each department, saving money.
Second,
All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. Now that's
now I
it.
think you're
Now
done.
you're done?
Now I'm done.
So the safety management thing, is this,
That is like the
No problem.
MSDS stuff.
Oh, the MSDS stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna do
that
that.
we're not, okay.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, I am gonna be looking for, I've been asked to look for water companies that does a water cooler, so I'll look for some pricing on that too.
So why don't we get pricing on that? You take Mark to Walmart, you gotta have a jug and at least get a.
They don't have the jugs there.
They don't
I've
have
looked,
jugs
they don't have those.
Yeah, they did
jugs.
their customer service.
Oh, are they up there? Oh, we didn't
Or
go there.
they have,
We're back by the
or back by the deli, one of the two places.
Oh, perfect, good, thank you.
What kind of jug that?
You can take him to haul it. You get one jug, at least going.
Good deal, yes.
Either that or put a water hose out there.
That's what we did when we were kids at work.
It killed me.
Right.
Any other issues from anyone to bring up?
That's an old.
Max has something.
Oh.
Thank you.
Evening. Just wanted to, last year we applied for a grant from Walmart, just kind of to do that again this year. So I was just looking for approval, to get that process going. So we can apply for the grant.
This is the Spark grant from Walmart. They got 1,000 last year or the year before. Which one was it? Because the first year, Bruce applied for it and took both 1,000. It was 2,000. But they can apply and get 2,000, I believe, now if nobody else applies. But they get that, yeah, they can go to actually any Walmart and apply for that.
Well, what's this for? What's the anticipated use for this?
For possible internet connection, the new office or computer software or hardware or something, computers, computer monitors, things along those lines.
Make a motion to approve that line, go ahead and send it.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. It was Frank, who's gonna say no?
Thank you all.
All right, that's.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Looking good up there, chief.
Thanks, sir. About to move in soon, hopefully.
I was gonna look around a lot, but I couldn't get back there. They had me locked out in armed guards.
I'd like to say, I had a lot of people compliment the street department, know what a job they did with snow. They've been working on that, I don't know how many hundreds of loads he's calls on that. So they did an excellent job on that.
I agree.
I think there's been several comments,
Yes, sir.
positive comments about that too, yeah.
The town manager's on that. She's had discussion with that already.
And one more thing is, I guess the homeless guy on the farmer's market still there.
Yeah.
Yes, he's still there, so I talked to Chris, he didn't have the signed copy of the ordinance, so I need to get that from him. And then, because of the weather, he lives in that truck, so I didn't want to.
Before the farmer's market opens, that would be.
So, at the next, yeah, so next, do you have a copy of it?
Yeah, I sure do. The ordinance establishing limits on long-term and other parking spaces, is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes, I have that. You can just quick check it, make sure that's the one, but yeah.
So the question
Your world.
I have then is, the only choice on the property I have is they didn't have the vehicle. And just, again, that's where he lives, so we're gonna have, a gentleman basically, without anywhere to live, I don't know what to do.
I think he stayed next door over here during the real cold weather.
He did stay, yes, he has places to stay, during cold weather,
It cost.
so, I mean, I have no problem
Somewhere to
with
go.
doing that, that's what you want me to do. I want to make sure that that's,
Have you talked, I mean, I'm thinking just having a talk and say, hey, you need to move, that's not.
I've talked to him, so he owns some property on Tyler Road, however, his house, he said it burned down years ago, he says he can't live out there, his house burned down, so I suggested living in his truck out there, since we're anyway, however, his truck is not, doesn't run very well, so he was afraid that he would just stranded out there and not have a way to down to get anything. So he was kind of stuck, on his own out there. We've tried, everywhere that we can try. We tried VA, we tried, community services, we tried everything, and there's no one seems to be able to, give us any help.
white flag shelters in the area?
Yes.
And any homeless shelter would have to go toward New Orleans or, you know, Jeffersonville, Louisville.
So technically, if I read this in essence, they can sit there for 72 hours and then after 72 hours, we have the right to have it moved or ask them to move it and whatnot. It's still at our discretion, if you will. The bills legally gives you the right to pursue that. And I think the other thing is it has to be moved, at least rolled every 72 hours. I mean, I think we need it. We need an ability to act on it for other things that we've had other issues with. This is a special case with the gentleman. I mean, I don't want to be mad if it's, you know, you gotta drag him off into his car. It's not a good situation. You know, you look at it.
Hate to impound the car, that's what he's always got, basically.
But I think for the town itself, we have to have some sort of ordinance in place to protect the other areas, but this is a special situation. And I don't know what we can do.
You know how old he is?
I believe he is, 68, I believe.
You get some kind of social security.
So how does he get that though if he doesn't have an address?
Post office box, maybe post office.
Maybe it's the-
Direct deposit.
I didn't know, I thought they, okay, I didn't know. Can we charge him electric? I am just using some.
Okay.
I don't know.
So table to the next meeting since it's next week.
Yeah.
Since we haven't closed together, let's table this till next week.
That motion.
I'm making that motion.
Sounds good. Second, all in favor of table?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Any other, any old business?
I got it.
All right.
Uh, We still haven't recovered the water department pump, take it.
No, I need to follow. I did talk to him and he did not think he had it, but he borrowed it at some point. So yeah, I didn't see him. I'll follow up there.
Donna, can you tell me the status of the street department snowplow vehicle?
I have not heard anything about it. Not called them or anything.
What happened?
I know we're still waiting.
Street department snowplow, new vehicle.
Yes,
Supposedly ordered.
Oh, that's right.
they usually give me a call when they get it in and I have not received a
I
call.
spoke to Kenny about it and he says sometimes we would.
See, they need it, he doesn't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Given there's some update.
No, yeah, no update on that.
Yes. Status on the Garden Central High School crosswalk project. We've been involved in. I haven't heard.
I think it's done. I think it's, yeah, it looks like it's
It's just
functioning.
not marked on the street, but the weather's about it.
Yeah, it's not, but
They're up
the,
and working.
yeah, the lights are
There's a
there.
flashing light.
Yeah, I mean, and they're like ADA, weirdly ADA accessible. I mean, gets you out of the island, I don't know what you go after.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up about the lights that we reconnected on the marker for the crosswalk in town by the park that got abused and used by the tractor.
No, I doubt that MDOT's gonna put another one up,
It's
because the tractors can't fit through there.
it's so narrow though, I think.
I don't
I checked
know.
with Kenny on that, he's got the old one smashed up.
I
Okay,
don't deal with them.
that brings me to the next order. Cedar Glade sign was broken by the mainstream contractor. I haven't heard anything about that. It has not been replaced. I check it every morning, so.
Who?
The
Cedar Glade.
The historical marker, Cedar Glade.
marker.
Yeah, they've not told me anything.
should have asked for
They
it.
said that's not me, so I don't know.
Just keep stacking it up.
It was very good before we get out of town.
Yeah. Okay, we also need to appoint the new town manager as the ERC, the employee in reasonable charge with LTAP for NDOT grants. And,
Is that where we work on Jill to get that done?
That's what Kenny is working with Jill, yes,
I think you and Jill have.
and Susan.
We want to talk about, PR and the responsible people to release PR to the press, etc. I think now we have that down to follow
On what they
Post
also
anything on Facebook,
Yeah,
social
and,
media, ads in the paper, and
Sherry's on there too now,
So
so.
we want to add Sherry to that as well. And purposely, I would say we probably want to put the HR person on that as well. Discuss and put on there. There's not shaking their head, sure, nothing to do with it. Paul, you told me that the confirmation that the Harrison County flasher installation work had been requested, thank you, done. One got, I think that was Mentor Getner, sent us an email about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's done, good. We got 26 to 2026-01 done, man. That's what we got there. I'm done.
All right. If anyone else have anything, audience or not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye.
Signatures.
Oh, what you did,
Because I minimized